All right, welcome everyone. We're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here, of course, for
Hunter.
Episode
59. The start of a new arc.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
And we've got Gon and Killua going to, get things settled
Yep.
with
The Greed Island game. Yeah.
Yeah.
Kurapika's homesick. Like literally homesick.
And some of the Phantom Troupe have remained back at the auction.
Yeah. So
But-
now they're like the frenemies? Or
Right,
like...
it's Finks and Phaeton.
Right.
But
Yeah. But because
of what
The awesome Solid
Pakunato
did.
relayed to them, they might not be really enemies. And
Yeah.
I'm excited to see where this goes, because this can go more into the world-building bits of Hunter x Hunter that were kind of pushed to the background a little bit for the purpose of just an epic kind of thriller action
'cause
kind of
so much stuff was
storyline.
thrown down the last several episodes.
Yeah. So let's get back into kind of that, that sidestepping.
Right, discovery kind of
And
adventure.
that good stuff.
Yeah.
All right, it'll be fun. So without further ado, let's get into this Hunter x Hunter episode and see what happens. All right, guys, we're going to start the episode in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now.
Okay.
Trumpets. Oh, here we go.
All
They've
right.
got their plan,
Yeah.
Mr. Batara.
That's right. They didn't really go into it
Mm-hmm.
last time.
Ah. So they're going to use him to get to the game.
Okay.
Dang.
He's a
so
fanboy?
he won't be dissuaded to
Isn't wanting to monopolize that which you love natural?
Yeah,
That's interesting. So he's a collector.
I guess so. All right, this is the opening we're not supposed to watch.
Right.
So we will enjoy the music
Exactly.
without actually watching the
Wait,
opening.
it's the same song. Oh, cool. Right. Okay, so I guess just like they did before, they're changing the footage, not the actual audio. Which is
Right.
great because that means we know when we need to look again. All right, so with what's happening here, so this guy looks like he's a collector that wants to collect all the Pokemon.
Well, I think what they'll do is they'll use his influence and money to get to the game, because Nen users interact with the game, right?
That's true.
And they can leverage the fact that they're Nen users to this businessman.
They could also try and steal it from his house while he's at the auction.
I don't think that's worth it. I think
Probably
they'll go
not.
for the diplomacy approach.
Yeah. Okay.
Or the con approach, where they won't
Right.
necessarily steal it from him,
Yeah.
but they'll
I've always
get in his business that
I've
way.
always wanted to see Killua use his assassin skills for something more ordinary, not actually killing people.
Possibly.
All right.
All right. Let's do this. The city. Kurapika.
He does not look too good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Right.
Wow. Oh.
Oh, dang. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They loved each other.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
Dang.
That must have really put a strain on him.
Jeez.
I'm really glad that
Buddy.
Melody's sticking around.
Yeah, me too. Uh-huh. Awesome. On a joy station.
What?
Whoa. He's gonna show that it's like indestructible because of the
All right.
nen around
One ring
it.
style.
Oh my gosh.
All right.
Because they don't know what nen is.
Which is kind of funny that like they have all this money and stuff, and they don't know what Nen is.
Yeah.
Wait.
Whoa.
As long as someone is playing inside.
Right.
Okay.
Dang. Because he has control of the game from his state? Right.
No, I think this is a Matrix style thing. Like,
Whoa. Okay. Cool. Dang. Oh my gosh.
people die when they're killed.
Yep. Yep. All right.
That's
This
actually-
is crazy.
That's
Here we
actually
go.
a lot lower than they thought the starting bid was going to be.
Yeah. It's already in the
yeah,
multiple billions. Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. Don't do that. Wow. Oh my gosh. He's so pissed that his brother is there. Yeah, seriously.
How are they communicating how much they're bidding?
It's the way the fingers are situated in their orientation. It's probably a...
But he jumped it by 5 billion.
Right.
Just when Maluki only went up by 500 million.
Right. Whoa. Right.
Okay. Here's...
Prove
Wait,
it.
didn't he...
Yeah.
Didn't he hawk his license, though?
Well, he pawned it. Yeah. Right.
Sure.
Good. This businessman. Yeah.
But weren't there multiple copies?
Set up a meeting later.
Okay. Makes sense. Especially if it's something where you could die by playing it.
Right. Oh.
Alright.
Right. They're like, Nani?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Oh my gosh.
Telling them about this might
Yeah.
not be a good idea.
Right. Yep. Yep. Cool. All right. He's like, this is good.
But showing people your powers isn't
They're
necessarily
not showing
very
their
good.
powers. They're just
Well,
showing that they
right.
can use Nen.
I know.
Oh, he can tell that they're not strong enough. Oh.
Okay. At least he's nice enough to tell you.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And that's time that they're wasting.
Exactly.
Not getting what they want.
Mhm.
Yep. Whoa! Whoa!
All right.
Dang! Holy crap.
Okay.
Oh crap, this is gonna
Wait.
be interesting.
Wait.
Yeah. Because he
Gotcha.
can use Nen. Right, right.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
But he isn't able to give him the information that he needs.
Mm-hmm. Ah.
Because you need to use it with Nen.
Well, the whole thing, I think, is Nen.
Okay.
Yeah,
And be
they have
ready
to
by
train.
then.
Yep. We're not wasting time, yep. None of your business.
Exactly.
Yeah. Smart. And he's like, smart kid. Yeah. Ooh. Finks and Phaeton, yep.
Because they could totally do just fine in
Whoa.
the game.
What's this?
Oh,
Holy crap.
they just stole
killed
it.
one and killed them and took
Okay.
one. Holy crap.
All right. Okay, I like this. Yeah.
Multiple parties all going
Mhm.
into the games. Right. Uh-huh.
Now, does his body disappear, or does it just go unconscious?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
There's Nen written into the game. They're just so casual about it.
Yeah.
I love how they're so casual about it.
Uh-huh.
A game where you can actually die. God. They need to figure out their Hatsu
Hatsu.
techniques.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So they need to train with Kurapika.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Yes.
Right.
Awesome. Right. Yep.
Uh-huh.
Yep. You guys need your own. Oh, I'm excited for
Exactly.
this.
This is going to be very cool. Mm-hmm.
Of course not.
Right.
That would be stupid.
Yeah. I love how Killua said that so quickly. Like,
Mm-hmm.
multi-purpose.
His brain's steaming as he's like trying to utilize what little brain power he has. That's
Yeah.
way.
This feels like a DM with
Right.
like a player that's wanting to build their own class or spell or something.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, Gon is not cut out for this part.
It doesn't have to be a part of him.
Yeah,
Maybe
Killua, what have you thought about?
work on how to strengthen his mind. Oh, but you're not going to tell us, Killua?
Of course not. Of course not. He's an assassin. Why would he
yeah,
tell
no,
him?
I know.
All right, go Killua. Gon's like, but I'm not good at this. That's true. That's
Exactly
true.
right.
Well said, Killua. Electricity. Oh,
Is he?
genius.
He's transmuting his body so that he's just electrically charged.
Oh, I love this.
That's pretty cool.
Yes, please.
All right.
Oh.
Is Killua going to be using Force Lightning? Like, that would be really cool.
I think he wants all the aspects of electricity to be a part of his power.
Sure.
Hey, Kurapika. Maybe you can help teach Gon.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Don't tell him. And Phaeton and, the rest of the Phantom Troupe have the copy.
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
Awesome.
Nice.
Just visualization, yeah.
Wow. Okay.
That was kind of cute in a
Yeah.
funny way.
All right. And I guess Killua already knows to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Whoa.
And they were there. So is it something different depending on what Nen type you are?
I think it might be slightly, but yeah.
This is Kurapika's chance to build something after he was focused so much on destroying.
Mm-hmm. Oh, good Kurapika.
Okay. Well, hey, good to have him leave then.
Mm-hmm. Wing.
Oh.
Yeah. You gonna give him a call? Oh.
Okay.
Huh. Right. That makes sense.
Sure.
Gotcha. I still think he needs some kind of special
Yeah.
ability, though.
Like some emitter or transmuter techniques, maybe?
Or no, like some kind of enhancer techniques, too. Oh. Gotcha.
Ah.
Gotcha. Right. Oh,
Cool.
maybe he's not trying to force Gon towards becoming any more of a monster in terms of strength than he
Right.
already is, so he's actually telling him the wrong thing.
I don't think so, because he already told him the wrong thing once, so I don't think
I'm
he'll
gonna
do
hold that.
again.
I'm gonna hold that intention.
It could
though.
be.
Haste
Ooh.
makes waste. Yep, it's
Nice.
true. Okay. Oh.
But
So 10 Zets, Ren, and
but
Hats?
you can't use Zetsu while doing all the other things.
But maybe you can.
I
Right?
okay. Exactly, right.
Yeah. His brain fried again. Oh, dang.
Nice. But if he did manage, he'd be like this enhanced ninja monster.
Yeah. I really hope he gets this because right.
Right. Okay. So by doing that, is he using Zetsu everywhere else? Basically? Like, or... Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Whoa. Dang. Oh
Okay.
my gosh. This is...
Wait. Nice.
Whoa. Whoa.
Okay.
What was that?
All right. So he's essentially focusing his aura into one part.
Yeah.
Not just using it for observation like with Gyo, but...
Uh-huh.
Okay. But he could use it to... Yeah, a lot of power.
Not in the room.
Haste
though.
makes waste. Yep.
Yep. Oh
Wow.
Oh.
All right.
I am
Okay.
I am hyped.
Okay.
I am hyped. Oh man.
I am so on board with this.
Same. All right. I didn't hear anything about the ending, but just in case,
Yeah.
let us know if we're not supposed to watch that.
Should we watch the Hunter Encyclopedia?
Oh yeah. We can just let this play out though
okay.
while we discuss. So they're going to figure out not necessarily just their HUTS techniques for Killua, but also
for Gon, and I
Yeah.
like the way they made that distinction that being an enhancer means your HUTS techniques aren't exactly very complicated.
right, because Uvogin used his big smash or whatever.
Exactly.
And
Yeah,
it was
it's
like, okay, so he had a lot of
Right.
aura in his hand, which
Yeah.
seems actually kind of what Gon is moving towards, you know?
Yes,
So,
it does. Now,
I mean,
his,
hey, a big smash punch, it seems very shonen-y, but
Yeah.
with Nen, this makes a lot of sense. So,
well, and it could also be something that could have some really cool mechanics, because if he's focusing all his Ren or Nen or whatever into one spot, then that means he's
Right.
weak on all the other spots. So it could be a
For sure.
vulnerability.
Greed Island tutorial. Cool. Nice.
Okay.
Okay. Huh? Cool. Ooh, I like this
Alright.
episode. I like
So-
this episode.
We're getting their Hatsu techniques. Like,
And it's not that they're acquiring directly Hatsu techniques. Like, they're not both doing that. Killua is doing something
Right.
very different than what Gon is doing.
yes.
And it's unique because of their Hatsu specialization,
Uh-huh.
but also because of their characters, like
right.
who they are.
Yes. I love that Kill was learning lightning. Like, yes.
Like,
Thank you.
I am really excited because I made a character once with a friend of mine who used electricity as a means to just channel power through themselves from a source. But since he's doing this from the transmuting side of things, he's altering the aura's bodies, its properties and stuff. So that means that, making it electricity gives him the properties of like lightning, essentially. Well, which, if you know how much power is in lightning and how much...
Oh, yeah, it's ridiculous.
It's ridiculous.
And that's why I'm really excited to see how they do lightning, because a lot of times lightning will just be kind of downplayed. Like, it's like, no, I got a buzz, or, whatever. But it's like, no. Like, you get struck by a lightning bolt, like you see those YouTube videos of, like, the tree that gets hit by a lightning bolt, and it just explodes, like splinters everywhere. Nothing's left,
Right.
It's like, that's the kind of stuff that I want to see. And so that'll be really cool.
What I could see it being is Killua's trying to find the most all-purpose kind of technique, where it gives him offense, defense, speed, hidden kind of properties,
immobilization.
Yes, all of the above. Yeah. I could see Killua's abilities end up being some of the most multifaceted in the entire universe.
Now
and that it's never a wrong time to use it. Like, it's always helpful.
Yeah. Now this is what I would be interested in seeing. If he can transmute, could he theoretically turn himself into a lightning bolt?
Well, no, that's the thing. Like, his Nen.
He can change the properties of his Nen.
Right. It's his aura.
His aura, yeah.
His aura will have all the properties of being a constant lightning bolt.
Right.
Like, he is a lightning storm.
Right.
So he'll be faster.
Exactly.
He'll be stronger. Right. He'll have an insane defense.
Uh-huh.
He'll be able to immobilize people, do damage, do range, do melee.
How will anyone attack him? Because it would seem like they would need to attack him basically from a distance, because if they ever get up close...
No, I think even
they're hurting themselves.
I think even from distance, Killua will be
dangerous. Right, because he can send his aura out, but the idea that, like, if you try to punch him, like, if you get in a punch fest with Killua, even if you're an enhancer, you're kind of fighting a losing battle.
It'll be a battle of auras then. And I think that Killua's banking on his aura occasionally running into someone that is, like, has a stronger aura, but the lightning helps mitigate that difference.
Sure.
So all in all, Killua's abilities I'm very excited about. I'm also glad that they didn't beat around the bush too long with him revealing to us as the audience, like, what his special techniques are.
I'm
glad that he doesn't tell Gon.
Right,
But us knowing is nice.
Exactly, because that whole point where it's like, oh, they're talking about Hatsu techniques and Gon doesn't know. I'm like, wait a minute, Killua, what's yours? But it's like he's not going to say. Right. Of course, he says he's not going to say, but then he ends up still telling us, the audience.
Which I'm glad they did that, because if he told Gon, I would feel like that'd be a little dumb, because Gon's not good at keeping a secret. Like, no. In fact, I was a little bit worried for a second that he was going to tell them how they got the memory card.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, don't.
But he's learning. He's learning.
But he's learning. Yeah, he's like, none of your business. I'm not telling you that. I'm like, yes, good, Gon.
Yep.
And Gon's brain frying and steaming because he has trouble thinking about those kinds of things. It's so perfect.
It's so perfect, but it's also one of those things that's just especially great for comedy because if you think about it, if you found out that you had powers, like if you could use Nen, whatever branch you were. The very first thing you would do is you'd be like, okay, what kind of Hatsu technique am I going to come up with? Like, you'd be thinking about that constantly. Like,
and Killua probably has. That's why he knows already.
Exactly. That's why he already knows. Whereas
Gon hasn't thought about it at all.
It's like in, like, say, Harry Potter, when people are like, ugh, why do I have to go to school and learn about magic? It sucks. Finals and things. It's like, you idiot! You idiot! Don't you realize what you have here?
Right. Yeah, and it's not that Gon doesn't appreciate his ability to use Nen.
I would absolutely say that he doesn't appreciate enough.
No, of course not enough, but he does appreciate it. It's just that it's not something that occupies his everyday thinking.
Exactly, because
and that's a good thing to bring up, though. What occupies Gon's thinking on a daily basis? Nothing. Like,
no, I think things do, but the thing is, it's a very simple priority list where it's like
he is definitely an enhancer.
If he doesn't need to,
personality,
if he doesn't need to deal with it right now, he's probably not going to think about it at all.
Sure,
like it's probably not. Sure. If it's not an immediate priority, it's probably not a priority. Like,
that's a good thing. Gon is a very reactive character in a lot of ways when it comes to making emotional decisions
Right.
And
yeah.
And then he goes into proactive mode for a bit.
Exactly, right. He's proactive for whatever situation he ends up finding himself in.
Yes. But if he's not in a situation that requires it, he kind of just,
Yeah.
He's just kind of like, okay, I'm ready for...
He just keeps doing whatever he was doing before. Or
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I did like how he did spend a little bit of his time creatively thinking about how he could keep Kurapika from engaging the Phantom Troupe again, though.
Yes, that was great.
That was a very cool
that.
internal internal monologue bit.
Oh, yeah.
I really appreciated that.
Yep, that was awesome because Kurapika, take it easy.
Take it easy, man.
Sleep. And they mentioned that he's being removed from the story for now, so it's like, okay.
That's good.
That's good. Yep. I loved that bit with the Phantom Troupe of Phaeton and Finks coming back with the game, and they're like, all right, this is awesome. And then everyone else shows up.
They're just like, so what's that? We're gonna play a game. Cool. What's it about? I don't know. It's a game.
You die if you die, or whatever.
If you die in the game, you die for real.
And they're like, I don't want to do that.
It's like, maybe I'll play it, And then they disappear into the game, and is it Shizuku?
Yes. And
she's
really,
just like, oh, they disappeared.
And really, she should not go into that game.
No. She'll be like, oh, this is a really place. Why was I here again? I don't know.
She wouldn't even know she's in a game.
Yeah. I'm actually really excited about this kind of having an isekai sort of potential thing that they're gonna go into.
Yeah.
Like
it's
transported to a fantasy
world.
Video game world.
Yep. And the fact that the Phantom Troupe are now they're in the story still, but they're in the story in such a way where they can kind of have those like slice of life moments because there's no impending threat. The chain user's gone.
Right.
They're not doing anything right now. They're just being.
Right. Exactly. I'm really excited in particular for the Phantom Troupe kind of going on their own mini quest within the game. And just having that be a thing that's happening while whatever Gon and Killua are doing happens. And that'll be pretty fun.
But this episode is great. Great way to start an arc. I'm so excited to see what happens, especially from the standpoint of this Greed Island game. Because they mentioned that 50% of the players, because obviously they haven't had anyone really succeed in like beating the game, right? Because there's whatever information they need to get from it that they haven't gotten.
I think there are people that have beaten the game.
Sure, but not for the dude who bought it. Now what they said that 50% quit, and
of the ones that he's hired.
Right, of the ones that he's hired. And that at first that made me think that they decided to stay in the game not because like they didn't succeed or they died or or whatever.
They just gave up on trying to leave.
Or either they gave up on trying to leave or they just decided this place is really nice. I'm going to stay here. And that makes me excited to see what this world is like exactly. Because they can do whatever they want with it.
Yep.
It's a video game.
Yeah. Like, eat your heart out, Sword Art Online.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah.
Are you a little bit worried, though, about having a storyline that focuses around going inside of a video game?
It does make me a little bit queasy.
I am a little bit worried, just to say the least.
I think Hunter will do a great job, and because here's one of the other things to think about. Hunter when it came out, when this arc was created, it would have been before all those isekais.
I don't care. It's still
no. It's not. No, I'm not saying that timing is like a thing that makes it inherently better, but that probably means that they'll be doing things differently than other stories would do. Maybe
generally speaking, what it will probably mean is that the other shows ripped off HunterxHunter.
Exactly.
Meaning that they're going to be very similar.
Oh.
Right?
Okay, I suppose that is a good that is a possibility.
Like, I'm just saying, HunterxHunter is an influential show, so probably a lot of things ripped off HunterxHunter. If they did it worse than HunterxHunter, that's great, but they're probably very similar. So what I'm looking forward to in particular is actually the Nen learning. I am not as excited about the game bit. I think it's going to be cool, but that's not the part of the story that I'm the most excited about. Them going into Nen and learning more about it, I'm extremely excited for. But what I want them to do is utilize their Nen in the safe environment of the game. I'm sure the game is going to be very dangerous.
Right.
What I mean is that they can use it more freely than they would in the real world.
They can just destroy stuff because
it's a video game.
Why
so
not?
They probably won't have like to worry about like local hunters being like, you used your nen in public.
Sure.
Now the world knows about. You have to be careful about who can see you use nen.
You destroyed an immense amount of property, and now the mob's after you, and they put a bounty on your head.
Right, but in this case, it could be more like the Wild West, where it's like,
exactly.
Oh, you need to be careful who you interact with in the game, because they could just kill you with their Hatsu techniques or something like that.
Yeah, the other thing I'm really interested to see here is that since HunterxHunter, like the one thing we can always know about HunterxHunter is that they'll do some twist. They won't play the game straight, right? In this case, probably quite literally, since they're dealing with an actual game here. So what kind of twists they'll end up doing, I feel like they'll be able to do a lot more different twists here than they have to until now, because now they are actually in a separate world.
Yes,
the
I agree.
rules can be different. All the stuff can just be
That would
different.
be fun. I think the main thing is that everyone will be a nen user that they'll interact with there, unless they're like NPCs,
right?
Which is actually funny.
Or whatever.
I really want to see what kind of monsters / NPCs they interact with in the game and how they kind of work, because we've seen the bar guy that was all part of the. Was that Greed Island or was that the Hunter website? The Pro Hunter website.
Yeah. I think I know what you're
about.
talking about. Yeah. That was the Pro Hunter website.
Okay. But it seemed like he was in the...
Right.
It was the same kind of technology. Like, he was in a game, basically.
Yeah, right.
I would like to see stuff like that, where they are interacting with someone who's a real person in the game, but having trouble every once in a while being like, wait, is this an NPC or a... or a player?
Yeah.
Because NPCs, I'm sure they'll be easier to spot once they've been in the game for a decent amount of time, but in the beginning, they'll be like... Oh, dude, how did you get your nen abilities getting here? And Killua will be like, God, that's an NPC.
Yeah.
Like, God will be like, how did you know? Like, why aren't you using Gyo constantly? Oh, right. And
right, yeah. well, that's the other thing. If they're in a game that's made based off of nen, if they use Gyo, will they just see nen everywhere?
That's a good point.
Like, it could be like being in the spirit world, essentially.
Right.
Who knows?
I would like to see them go really in depth into the nen learning. I would like there to be some meaningful third parties outside of the Phantom Troupe and them inside the game doing their own thing and have their motivations, be a part of the story as well and generate some conflict. Because I don't want them to. I don't want to see them team up with pro hunters and fight a raid boss at the end of this arc.
I don't think
this is going to be an MMO,
right?
But I think it's going to be as more of a sandbox, open world kind of.
Yeah, because
I'd say actually more kind of achievement item acquiring game.
Sure.
Because they mentioned how you need items in order to get back to the real world, which means
items are a thing.
In-game items have nen properties. What I would like to see them doing is world building in what nen can possibly do.
I love that because again, they did say, even though this game is like you can die in it and all that stuff,
right?
It did say that this was supposed to be a way to train hunters.
Yes.
Right? Probably train them with nen. Mm-hmm. So that's that. Yeah. So they will probably incorporate things that will help show to the players, but also the audience, some of the ways that nen can be used, which is especially helpful for people like Gon and Killua, since they haven't seen all the different things that the Phantom Troupe can do, for instance. Or
I just realized something. Remember the Heaven's Arena arc?
Yep.
What was that primarily for? To show the basic ways nen can be used.
Exactly.
This is going to start showing the advanced ways nen can be used.
And the other thing that this makes me think of is that final bit of the Hunter exam where they're on the island.
Oh, sure.
Because it's a whole bunch of characters that you don't really know very well.
Stuck in a kind of a death match of sorts.
Stuck in kind of a death match or some environment.
Where anything can happen.
Where anything can happen. Yep. And you can very much die, but you have some goal, some objective, some item that you're wanting to acquire. So, but again, this is something that's very different and
very
fresh.
Different.
But it still gives that same feel, and I really liked that part. So
I did too. That was probably the best part of the Hunter exam,
and that was
other than the very end where it only lasted 2 episodes or 3 episodes, but still.
And even then, back then, we didn't know what nen was.
We didn't know.
So the fact that they can be going into that here
with the context of Nen.
That makes it even more interesting, because then
does.
every character, not an NPC that we run into, we automatically hold them in high regard and want to figure out more about them, because they're a pro hunter that can use Nen and all this stuff.
You know what I just realized? There's someone at god tier level Nen abilities that made this game.
I get the feeling it might have been Jing. Or Game.
I don't think he's old enough.
Maybe Netero.
That would be awfully convenient, but I could see it being more likely Netero did it than Jing for sure.
Okay.
But anyways, I just wanted to say I'm sure that there were a team of people that worked on the game, much like any kind of development company. But I would like to see a pro hunter kind of video game development company's kind of little moments where they put funny things like Easter eggs or little meta jokes, or kind of where there's glitches in the game, or not just glitches, but this one NPC, they actually made a person that's still an NPC, but they have Nen and they have their own Hatsu techniques. And I'm like, wait,
okay,
this is basically god tier level Nen, where someone is essentially making a person.
Right, because so the Nen inside the game is probably some crazy emitter.
I think it's a combination of a whole bunch of them.
Yeah, sure. Or maybe it was
there's
a
a team of people that
specialist
made the
game,
I think.
Right. Yeah. Why do they need to not be accurate to real life and have one person make it? They actually could have it be, video games are normally made, and there's a
pro hunter video game company or a pro hunter training group that got together 12 people, and they made the game with their techniques, and they were picked specifically to be all right, you're going to be the emitter part, you're going to be the enhancer that puts the insane 10 over the game to make it virtually indestructible.
Now, if there are NPCs in the game from some emitter, manipulator, combination, whatever, could a transmuter change the properties of them to make them an actual person? Or to make them...
he can change the properties of their aura.
Okay, but since they're comprised of aura...
No, they're comprised of video game code and aura.
Or at the very least, it's someone else's aura, so the transmuter probably wouldn't be able to do it.
Right. I think that this is going to be where we'll see the combination of different Hatsu techniques utilized in synchronicity and insane converging ways. Because that's one of the things that Kurapika represented a little bit, in that because of his Emperor Time thing, he was able to use multiple branches more effectively.
And even then, he did not use them as he probably would have. The things that he did with each one were all incorporated together.
Oh, they were incorporated.
They were incorporated together. He wasn't doing things that an emitter would probably do if they were just an emitter, right? There wasn't speciality to each one, because he could use them all. He didn't need to.
Right.
He had his own super awesome thing that he did.
Right.
Yeah.
So in this instance, we could see what happens when a really good emitter and a really good manipulator work together.
Exactly.
And do things like that. And I just really... I think the game is cool. But the game, I feel is just a medium through which we will get really good Nen stuff.
Right.
Really good. And I hope that the reason why we're getting this really good Nen stuff is because the characters of Gon and Killua need to be ready for the future stuff, probably involving the Phantom Troupe a little bit, probably involving Jing a little bit, and this is that almost breather bit in between the craziness of the Phantom Troupe and whatever comes next.
And here's a thought. So, Jing left Gon a memory card, which they then traded to Maluki, right?
Right.
And that memory card was probably from when Jing completed the game.
That's a logical assumption.
Makes sense.
It's still an assumption.
So maybe that isn't what happened.
It was his.
It was
at the very least.
Yeah, he got his hands on it somehow. So this could be his way of basically trying to teach Gon, even though he's not around to teach Gon.
That's a good point. Because there's something about that specific memory card that he wanted them to use in the game? Maybe if they had... Maybe Maluki is going to jump into the game, and suddenly his inventory will be filled with all these items, And he'll be like, what the hell? Like, I'm loaded. Holy crap.
I wasn't necessarily thinking something like that would happen.
Because there were save files that were full?
Right. The whole memory card.
Oh, so then maybe he can't actually use that one because all the save files have been used. And you probably just can't simply just delete one.
Sure. Or at least you can't delete one while they're in use. Because someone's in the game at that point.
So does that mean that all of those memory card bits... This is a little bit confusing, so sorry if I'm thinking about this wrong.
No, I know what you're thinking.
You know what I was thinking, right?
That basically Jing's, like, soul or whatever...
No, not necessarily Jing, but Jing has other people that are in the game right now that might have a connection to him.
No, because it's one person per memory card.
Okay.
And you can only take the memory card out once the person is gone. Either because they've escaped the game or they are dead.
Right, because their aura then
it interacts with the game somehow and
basically like kind of synchronizes with the game and performs some kind of like cannot be removed
indestructible bond. Yeah.
Which I think is cool because this is the kind of system where it's a power system within a power system because it's showing how other people utilized Nen, the power system, to create the game a set of rules essentially for how the main characters and side characters will interact within it.
Yeah.
And we will just kind of find those out on probably a steady trickle, especially since they had that little bit at the end of the credits of, we're going to have the little tutorial bit for the game.
Right.
Probably because the game is pretty complicated and has a lot of rules that are difficult to keep track of.
And you don't want to bog down an episode with just going over the rules of something. Like, I would probably enjoy it. But just because I love going
enjoy it less a little bit.
Into the rules of things and stuff, but it doesn't make for great storytelling. So the fact that they're announcing that they're going to be having that there is awesome.
Yeah. And I'm looking forward to this arc, especially because I don't get the vibe that it's going to be that long. I get the vibe that as a video game bit, we've had story segments like the Zoldyck bit was extremely short. The Heaven's Arena bit, it's like 12 episodes. 13, 14, something like that.
That's right.
I could see this one being another Heaven's Arena kind of bit.
Okay.
Going out 12 episodes or so. And I think they could do a lot in there. I could also see it being one that's not necessarily locked in specific parameters because they could bring in some Jing stuff. They could bring in some outside of the game stuff.
Because what does Hunter do? It knows to always keep us on our toes.
On our toes, yep. So looking forward to it, guys.
Oh, yeah.
All right, well, that's it for now. But if you want to watch the next 2 HunterxHunter reactions right now, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon. Get on early access. Also comes with Discord access. You can chat with us about stories or HunterxHunter or Killua's awesome Nen abilities. No spoilers, of course. But yeah, we'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all next time.